Today we're going to do a short lesson on how to save your pictures for your upcoming PowerPoint project that we will be working on. So I'm going to make sure I go over that with you guys today. It's going to be real short, real brief. I want to make sure you understand exactly what you're going to do. So let's talk about on the website, on the career education website here. It says you're going to find 30 pictures. Now what that means is you have 5 jobs, so you're going to have 6 different job pictures. Okay, so I want you to understand it's 30 total pictures, but you're going to have 6 different job pictures. Well, let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to do this. Career cluster. You'll notice that you have your 5 jobs here. So each one you should find 6 pictures. So my first one is video game designer. Now I'm going to tell you real quick. First of all, when you're searching on Google, if you're doing Google Images, okay, sometimes you'll get images that aren't going to be really good images, either for your job or because they're bad images or inappropriate for school. Let myself know if there's an inappropriate picture. Let us know. Get them obviously deleted, or we'll get them blocked, because sometimes our filters don't block everything. It's not right for you to sit there and say, hey, look at this picture or whatever to your buddy next to you. So make sure that you understand that you're focusing on finding these pictures quickly, because realistically you only have basically a day and a half classroom time to do this. So understand that we're going to jump on this and get this going. On my career cluster, the first one I have is this video game designer, and I'm just going to go ahead and just copy it, and then I'm going to go here, make sure I'm in images, and I'm going to paste it. And as you can see, a lot of different pictures have popped up for me. So again, I want to do this quickly, okay? So I don't want to sit here and go, well, I kind of like this picture, but I wonder what this... Realistically, the rule is if you have to go clear to the end of this, if you're going to several pages, it's probably because you're either being too perfectionist or you're trying to find bad pictures. So realistically, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to go right here. This is a good looking picture. One of the things I would say I'd make sure is you click on it first to open it up here. And then when I do this, I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to save the image, and then it's going to ask me where I'm going to put it. Well, as you know, you should go to computer, then go to technology, grade 6 IT, career education folder. Now this is where you need to create a new folder. And what I would like for you to call it is this is for your pictures. So I'm going to click here. Now as you can see, my first one that I'm going to save here is going to be called video game designer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put underscores, because you're going to be on the school server. If it was at home or if it's on a flash drive that you have, you really don't need to put underscores. And I'm going to put 1, because this is my first picture, and I'm going to save it. Now here's the other thing that you need to make sure we're doing. Understand that this isn't your picture. We are going to start making sure we have a bibliography for our PowerPoint. So what I need to make sure is I know exactly where this picture is. So I'm going to click on it, and right here it is. It's on this website right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this website. I'm going to copy it. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going ahead and I'm going to open up a Word document. The first thing I'm going to do, like we've done before, I'm going to call it bibliography. And I'm going to make this a real simple bibliography. I'm not going to make it like we've done MLA form or anything like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this my video game. I'm going to do exactly the same title that I had, video game designer. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 1, and I'm going to put the website that I got it at. And there we go. Later on we'll have something else that we'll be doing to this bibliography. I'm going to center this and bold it. Underline it. When I keep on doing this now, I'm going to have 5 more pictures here and 5 more addresses. So I've got this. Now all I have to do is start going and get my pictures. And what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go back to where I was here, and I'm going to go back. It'll take me back to that picture. So I'm here at this picture. Now I can see some related pictures that are with it here. So I can click on it. Okay, this looks like something, a pretty cool one I can use. So again, I'm going to save the image. I've already got one that's called this, and if I click on it, you'll see the file name changes right down here to what this one was called. Well, I'm not going to save it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change the 1 to a 2. I'm going to save it. Now I have 2 documents in there. I'm going to click on it again. It's going to take me right there's the image. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it. And I'll press enter, and then here's backspace so it stays all together. And I'm ready for my third one. Go back. I can see what some other related ones are. Look at this one. Looks pretty cool, something a little bit different. So I'm going to save it. Say it has a different name, but I want to keep it the same name here, same generic name. I'm going to click on it again. Paste it, press enter. Now I'm going to go ahead and backspace to get this back together. Then I'm going to go to the next one. So as you can see, I'm going to repeat this process over and over and over again. Now that I got all 6 of my video game designer photos, I've got them saved in my folder. As you can see, they're all right there, and I can look at them as a list. So you can see they're all right there in order. That's my first job. Now what I'll do here then, make sure you save this. Should have been the first thing we did, but we're going to go save as 97-2003 document. It is already bibliography, so I'm going to go down to computer. I'm going to go technology, grade 6, career education. I'm going to go ahead and put it in a pick folder because it is bibliography for all my pictures. I'm going to save it, so it is saved. And now I'm ready to go for my next job, which my next job is Coaches and Scout. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to the top here for this Google search. I'll paste it, and I'm going to search. And again, I'm just going to do the same thing over and over for every job. So for this one, obviously in your bibliography, it's going to be called Coaches and Scout, and this one's going to be 1. And then what I'm going to just do is I'm just going to copy this the whole time. So now I can go right up here and just change the numbers. It makes it real simple, real easy. As you can see, it really doesn't take that amount of time. What will end up taking you most time is if you want to try to find that perfect picture. There isn't going to be that perfect picture. This is a coach. So I'm just going to save image as. It's going to be Coaches and Scout. Now I have to be careful here. I got to make sure I'm going to put Coaches. Really, symbols don't work out that well. I'd rather do that way. And then of course 1, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to go to wherever this photo was supposed to be at, right here. I want to copy it. Right there it is. I'll go back to here, paste it, press enter, go down here and go ahead and put it back up. Again, it's just because I like it being formatted the same way is the reason I keep on doing that. And then I'm going to go back to the internet, go back, and maybe I want to go ahead and do a different one, maybe a basketball one, something like that. It really, obviously there's a ton of basketball up here. That's how I saw Coach K. So a good one right here, Coach K, save image. Click on Coaches and Scout because this is what it is, and this is my second one. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to click on it. And so I'm just going to repeat this process for every single job that I have. So when it comes to the end, I end up with 30 pictures that I've saved and 30 pictures with 30 URLs here on my bibliography. Obviously, with 30 of them, you're probably going to have 2 to 3 pages here. So I would make sure that I'm continuously do this. So every time you find a picture, you need to make sure you go into the picture to find out what the URL is where you're getting it from. So at the end, you will have 30 pictures.